King George III comes to the throne. There was changes from the Parliament, mostly about trade, that were largely ignored by the people. Then, when George III came, he changed everything. George William Frederick, also known as King George III, was born June 4, 1738, and died January 29, 1980. George William Frederick was the King of Britain and was put on the throne after he was promoted to King of Hanover on October 12, 1814. When King George was alive, he passed a series of acts in the colonies that led to events such as the Boston Tea Party, a rebellion from the colonists, and eventually the American Revolution. Examples of these acts are the Stamp Act, which was a tax on paper goods, and the Tea Act, which lowered tea prices, led to the Boston Tea Party. George had British troops on colonial grounds, which aggravated the colonists and caused the Boston Massacre. In Britain, the king was following the law and did what he thought had to be done in the colonies. The people in Britain did not view him as a bad person, but the colonists viewed him as a tyrant. They did not think he had the right to govern them when he was ruling them across the sea. Thomas Jefferson wrote the Declaration of Independence that stated all things failed to do. King George was a ruler during the American Revolution. King George III was a king in the United Kingdom and Great Britain and Ireland until he passed away. When George III did these, the people did not accept, and they had two choices: to submit or to revolt. And that was King George III coming to the throne. It was all possible by Gino, Kaylan, Ivan Chavez, Lizeth Ortiz.